You don't have time, and we don't have time. So this is Scrum in 2 minutes. After all, Scrum is all about time boxing, which means putting a time limit on what you're doing so that you do, in fact, get the thing done. So we're time boxed to 2 minutes, starting now. Scrum is traditional project management, reimagined as a way of getting things done that is simple, quick, adaptive, flexible, and iterative. And by iterative, I mean recurring or repeating. A Scrum team repeats or reiterates its efforts in short, time-boxed increments, usually 1 to 6 weeks, as it gets nearer and nearer to the ultimate desired result, which in Scrum is what we call the project vision statement. Here's how it works. It's simple. There are only 3 roles: a product owner, Scrum Master, and Scrum team. Let's say your company needs to produce a widget. Your first step is to make a project business case for that widget, which includes your project vision statement, the inspiration and framework for your project planning. The product owner identifies all the features for this great new widget. He or she is mainly responsible for prioritizing them in what we call a prioritized product backlog in order of business value. In other words, the items that are most important to the business get worked on and pushed out the door first. From this emerges a release planning schedule, which is basically a roadmap to the final destination, which is the done product. And the stops along the way are the orders in which the items and features for that project will be released. Now, when and how are we going to do all these little tasks that we've broken down? We're going to do those in sprints. The team is going to work at its fullest capacity for 1 sprint to accomplish a set of those tasks. A key strength of Scrum is that it's cross-functional and self-organized. You see, Scrum is designed to empower today's employees who have much more knowledge to offer than just their technical expertise, and who can deliver greater value when they're self-organized. So the Scrum team works in a sprint, completing the items in the sprint backlog. They have a 15-minute time-boxed daily stand-up meeting in which each member says, here's what I did yesterday, here's what I'm working on today, and here's what's impeding my process. The Scrum Master is the one who makes sure to hear and clear these impediments and to make sure that each member of the Scrum team has what he or she needs to keep sprinting and create the deliverables. Once the sprint is over, the whole team presents their work to the product owner, who either accepts or rejects the deliverables. The sprint cycle ends with a retrospect sprint meeting, where the team discusses ways to improve processes and performance as they move forward into the next iteration, or sprint, which will basically consist of a new set of items prioritized from the backlog as they move toward the product vision. So in one time-boxed sprint, Scrum makes it possible to deliver value to your customer. And in another time-boxed sprint, I've just shown you why you should try Scrum for your next project.